everyone, my name is Tanway. I'm 10 years old. Today I will share you about what if you eat a bug. Ew, that's disgusting. Imagine you're enjoying the sweet taste of your favorite food, like an apple or bananas or something like that. Favorite food, and as you take another bite, you are shocked to see that there was a worm wiggling inside. Ew, that's disgusting. And worse, it seemed to be half eaten by you. A half eaten worm wiggling in your apples. Ew. Like you take another bite in your favorite food and suddenly you see a worm and it has been half eaten by that bite. That's disgusting. I don't like that. So you panic and scream, what will happen now? Well, all I want to say is just relax, just chill, because it won't be anything even if it was still wiggling and it was still alive. Well, that's all I will just say. I know that entomophagy, meaning the act of eating bird. Entomophagy is someone that eats birds. I'm not. My father eats a cricket, but he needs to fry them first so he can eat it. He just not take a cricket and put it in your mouth. Ew. Meaning the act of eating bugs isn't on the menu of any of us. Example for me, because I don't want. But you won't believe before humans and tools, or hunt, like before humans, it have got like a monkey, and it doesn't have any tools to hunt or farm any animals. So insects such as cricket, termites, beetles, and dragonflies, and many others were an essential part of the daily diet. Like that monkey can eat anything. It only eat bananas. I don't think it only eat banana. It can also eat other things, They probably learned that was edible by observing the animals around them. They cannot farm, but there are still other animals. So they see that other animals eat that, so they eat just like that. Because they think that that animal can eat, so maybe we can eat that too. So they eat cricket and other insects. Ew. And even after humans evolved and civilization formed, insects were still an active part of everyday food. Even after humans were involved, like that monkey become a human like us, all that was still active part of everyday food. Sea in many parts of the world for centuries, including ancient Greece and Rome, while insects like cicadas and beetles larvae. What's a larvae? Larvae is like the film with the yellow one, like a slug. Not really a slug, like a worm or something like that. A yellow one and a red one. A red one looked just like a sausage. Larva. That was called larva. And it have other insects friends too, but I don't know what kind of animal is two of them. It looked like a worm, but it wasn't really a worm because the red one looked like a sausage, and the yellow one looked like just like a banana or some kind of like yellow sausage, like the poop, your yellow poop. Where they consider as luxury food. So maybe other people eat meat. So now luxury food is like some food that have been fried and they have the very special ingredient that was luxury. But long ago, when Rome and Greece are still there, but now they're still there, but not there. Those insects like cicadas and beetle larvae, maybe some of those are really hard to find, so they are luxury food. But around 10,000 years ago, when farming and domesticating, when they learn to hunt and farm, they don't eat insects anymore. Eating animals started to expand. Our affection toward eating bugs began to change, and slowly we lost the taste for these crawling, wiggling, and chirping food items, and the majority of the world's population started to feel yucky. Because Even with the idea of entomology, like there's 8 billion, more than 8 billion people in the world, but mostly 2 billion people are entomophagy. They're still eating bugs like my father, but he needs to fry them first. Like 2,000 insects every year, not every day. They cannot eat 2,000 in a day. First, insects is very hard to find because when we almost catch them, they always go away. Like a worm, it will go down the earth. Like the cricket, and some kind of one that can jump, it will jump away, and the bird, of course, it will fly. So it's really hard to catch. So they cannot just catch 2,000 insects, worms, crickets, and something like that in just one day. And they cannot just eat all of that. They are not some giant or something that will have big mouths and they could gobble up all 2,000 things at once. So they cannot. So maybe 2,000 each year. 2 billion people in 2,000 each year. So maybe those, if all the people is just us entomophagy, so maybe all the insects in the world will be extinct. So now you just realize, what if we eat insects? We're fine, or we will need to the hospital because all the insects have poison, and when we eat it, we are poisonous. So I would say that it's totally fine because you think that insect was only yucky and it was dirty too. No, because it also has some proteins and nutrients inside it. So when you eat, so that's why long people are always healthy, not like us now. We eat fast food, and fast food wasn't really healthy. So that was the answer to what if you eat bug. So of course eating bug is fine because our ancestors also eat bugs too. So but I would never eat bug even though I read it because it was so too much disgusting. So thank you for listening to us again. Bye bye.